Peace, y'all. Sending some of this smudge y'all way. See, a couple of people are on right now. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up just to make sure everything is working properly. Okay. Still waiting. We have plenty more people signed up. So we're going to give them a little patience and wait for them to come on. A few minutes. My black candle. All right. Okay, I see 3 people on. I'm seeing that some people saying the link is not working, but it looked like it's working for some. So let me just go here. This incense is so nice. Should be working. Let's send it again. All right. I see 5 people on. There's a space between the letters and the link is not working. Oh my goodness. Really? All right, let me send this one more again. Just to make sure the link is working. That is strange. Thank you for letting me know that. I'm going to just send the link by itself to everyone just to make sure it's working. I'm not sure why that's happening. Let's see. Hopefully this works. Hopefully. Greetings, Leslie, if you're online. Thank you for you all's patience. I'm just trying to get everyone together. Seems like something is going on with the link. Technology, don't we love it? Thin line between love and you know what? So send this now. Is everything in there? Yes. I really don't want to have to make another link. So let's just hope this works well. Let's hope this works. I see 5 people. It's between the K and the /. Hey, I saw you and now I can't see you. Hey, Erica, can you see me now? Okay. Looks like we may be square business now. Hopefully. Okay, this is what happened when I clicked. There's something wrong. Come on, link. To be better. This is what happens when I click the link. Yeah, that happened to me too. So let's hope this link worked. All right, that one sent out. Let's see if that one worked. That one is not even live. Let's see if I copy and paste it. Come on, technology, work well for us now. Don't be doing me like that. Okay, I think that link is gonna be good. All right, let me click. Don't be doing me like that. That look like that's good. All right, now we get more people. Okay, I got a thumbs up. Okay, I refresh it. I see you. Happy to see you. Hey, Toy. Hey, Erica. Thank you, Amber, for subscribing. Thank you, Leslie, for subscribing. Now I'm seeing people come on. All right. Technology is working for me now. Hey, y'all. Happy full moon. Why, thank you, Erica. You know, I know. Hey, the link was acting silly, but we're on now. I didn't have to close the link out and do another one, so I'm happy about that. Amber, I love your profile picture. It makes me miss my red lips. I should do that a little more often. You know, I be trying to dress up sometimes. I be trying to put on makeup and stuff sometimes, but it lasts for like one day or one photo shoot and then I don't know. This is my first one. Well, welcome to the first one. For those of you who are online, welcome, Miss Brown. Lee, how do I pronounce that? Leilani? Welcome, Miss Brown. This is my business page, but I'm Angela. Hey, Angela. Digital Media Magic Agency. That sounds like some good business that everybody needs. Leilani. Okay, Leilani. Got you. Welcome, Leilani. This is her first time. For those who are my veterans on here, welcome her in the chat session. Oh, well, thank you, Bobfest ATL. Happy full moon. Hey, Sharice. This one is my first one. Okay. Okay. Tell me how to pronounce your name. Takeri. Did I pronounce that right? Takeri. Welcome. This is Takeri's first time as well. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Let me know if I'm not. First timers. I like first timers because I can go in and be educating and stuff. Okay. Takeri. That's a beautiful name. So shout out to everyone who's on. We're waiting on about 15 more people. So want to try to give them a little chance. My first time. Angela, your first time too. Shout out to everybody who's the first time. Y'all let me know, how did y'all find out about it? Did you see it on my newsletter? Did you see it on my Instagram, Facebook, whatever platform? You know, I'm supposed to be assessing these things. Got my smudging done. Yeah, aren't the newbies' name are beautiful? Everyone's name is so nice. Hello, everyone. This is my first time. Another first timer. Hey, Chantel. Peace to y'all. Okay, nice, nice. My boy Joel had me on a live stream a couple days ago. We were talking about all type of goodness. Found you with Joel back in November. Yep, when I was there for New Moon. I think, was it a new moon? It was a new moon, I think I was there for. Nice. And we were talking about new moon rituals, and Joe be having me talking about all type of stuff. So that's what's up. I like going on his show because I can really kind of go in because he's relatable. You know, we both be on this manifestation, healing, prosperity vibes. And that's what we should all be on, for real. Like, it's nothing like, it's nothing, it shouldn't be out of the usual that we focus our energy, meditate, visualize, manifest, heal each other, heal ourselves, heal our children. We have the tools, and as long as we have the knowledge, we're able to do that. So peace to all of y'all who tuned in, who saw me on Joel's show last year and just a few days ago. I'm so looking forward to coming to New York. Are y'all based in New York? Those who came, who's here from Joel's show? I'm so looking forward to the New York trip, June 21st. For the summer solstice. We'll have an event. And thank you to those who are subscribing. Peace, Desiree. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. I got some stuff brewing. Boy, I tell you. I have a beautiful team now. I've been working with this team, but they had to go on a hiatus and they had a baby. So I'm welcoming them back. So they are working with my vlog. And so I have so much stuff that's to come. I have so many projects I'm working on. I'm so grateful, you know, linking up with places like Nicholas Brooklyn out in New York. And I have a couple of places I'm working with in DC. I have someone who I'm working with in Cali. So we got a lot of stuff brewing, a lot of stuff going on. Of course, if y'all have not yet, check out my website, queenyenn.com. If y'all saw me set out my gemstones that I'm working with tonight, by the way, I'm working with my Kambaba Jasper. It's sometimes called Crocodile Jasper. My Amazonite, I'm working with those two tonight. I have my black candle in the back going. I chose to use black instead of my white one. I think I'm gonna use my white one later. I'm gonna burn my white one for the next 3 days. I'm working on some rituals. But I had my smudge bundle. I'm also going to use this throughout the evening, my full moon aura spray. That's just to keep the vibrations going as we start the meditation. And throughout the meditation, I'm going to spray the aura spray. So check out queenyenn.com. I got all of those goodies there. All of my inventory is inspired by things that I use on a daily basis. So the things you see me, the things that I put in stock, those are things that I have worked with personally and have seen personally their impact in my life. And that's why I chose to put them in stock. So I didn't put anything on my website that I have not personally used and personally found to be impactful. So just know that it's a personalized inventory. It's not like, you know, a commercial store. Also, yes, the labradorite will be great tonight to carry. Definitely. That's a very spiritual stone, very good for your meditations. I would, yeah, very good for your meditations. I would definitely use that tonight. Also, the stones that I sell are, the stones that I sell, I also keep them cleansed and charged. So this is not like your typical store gemstones where 5,000 people have touched them, have maneuvered them. No, they come straight from the mines to my possession. And while they're in my possession, I cleanse them. I take them to natural bodies of water and charge them and cleanse them. I cleanse them with smudge bundle. Even if they are out in the vending space, if I'm doing an event or something like that, I cleanse them before and afterwards. So the stones that are in my stock are definitely well taken care of. And they are ready for you to merge with and fall in love with and work with when you purchase them. So is it too late for my loved ones to join? Nope. I think we still have, I'm going to get started in a few minutes because most of everybody is online. Are the tickets sold out? Everybody would not let me buy one. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, I thought I extended it. Well, I did extend it. I guess it sold out again. All right. Just 1 second. That's a simple fix. We'll just put that at the number that I was intending on putting at. Yeah. Yes. Save. All right. So those who asked, is it too late for loved ones to join? I think it was saying that it was sold out. I just extended it. I increased the number of tickets again to the number that my mind told me to put it at. So you can go ahead and tell them they can go ahead and register. For those who are online, who are ready to go, just give us a few more minutes just to get everyone on there. Beautiful vibrations this evening. Really, it is. And for those who don't know, I subscribe to 13 sign astrology, and my sister Femi on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, I know Facebook is ancient nowadays. People don't really use Facebook no more, huh? My sister Femi Boma Ibim is one who does the moon readings. And if you look on my Facebook page, you'll see that I post her moon readings. But she is on point. 13th sign astrology is something that I'm definitely doing more vlogs about with her so that more of us can learn about it. In short, the 13th sign astrology is more accurate than the 12th sign. What has happened is Western civilization has created their own systems of everything, including months and days and all those type of things. And so to match their system of capitalism and control and oppression, they created the 12 planet, the 12 sign astrology, which is one sign off. So generally when you learn about 13 sign astrology, you learn that there's one missing sign that they do not account for, that the Western world didn't account for. Okay, I'm seeing somebody. I didn't get the email. Come on, sis. I know I said that. Okay. Let's see. What's your email? So yes, the 13th sign, the 12th sign, they left out one sign, and it is very essential for us not to leave anything out when we're trying to follow accurate systems, especially in the cosmos. And so my sister Femi, and I'll put her name in the chat section so you all can check her out. She has an astrology page called Raw Goddess 13 Signs Astrology. And every new moon, every full moon, she does a full-blown, very accurate, very beautiful reading. And I think it would be nice if you kind of get versed about 13 sign astrology so that those readings can be very helpful. Now, does this mean, Queen Yenn, does this mean that somebody told me I'm Cancer, or my sign in the 12th planet is a Cancer, and now you're saying I'm not a Cancer? What I'm saying is most likely, well, in many cases, yes, if you get your 13th sign reading, you probably will be the sign right before you or the sign right after you. In some cases, you are still that sign. Like I, in the 12th planet reading, I'm a Cancer, but in the 13th planet, I'm a Gemini. You know, I was totally shocked. I'm like, what? Gemini? I am not a Gemini. I am a Cancer. But the reading was so on point and so life-changing and amazing. And I'm not just saying that. Like, I don't vouch for a lot of people. It's only 2 or 3 people that people will hear me consistently mentioning and referring you to. And that's my Reiki master, Sister Soraya, who does, well, 3 people. My Reiki master, Sister Soraya, my massage therapist, Sister Yvonne, and my reader, which is my Sister Femi. And that's all you're going to hear me talking about, because I don't just easily vouch for people and send you to just anybody. And the readings that the Sister Femi does are amazing. And they have been life-changing for myself, for my family. And, you know, it's amazing once you get the accurate reading. So I do suggest that you do a little bit of research, just a little bit of self-research, but also reach out to the Sister Femi. And I was just emailing somebody to make sure they have the link. So I'm going to put her name into the chat section. Check email. We're just handling this link situation. I think some people are still. Thank you, Erica. Teamwork make the dream work. She is amazing. And she, Sharice, I'm telling you. Okay, hi, I'm here now. How everyone? Okay, hey, Lauren. Wait, was I just emailing you or? No, that was another person. Okay. All right. We're getting there, y'all. Thank you for your patience. We're getting there. I'm seeing the numbers. So we only have a few more people who are not on. Erica, I love her too, man. I'm like, every time she has a special, I do that reading. Right now she has a, what she calls it. She's calling it a transition reading, I think it's being called. She has a special going on. Yep, ordered mine. And the next thing I want to do is I want to get my mother's. But, you know, I don't know. She'll be like, I'm not going to tell her maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, you all. So I had never heard of it before I read your blog. Okay, I found that article very interesting and definitely want to learn more. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, LaToya. Toy, you got you a reading for Femi. Beautiful. Femi is dope. And thank you, Erica. Erica G put her name in there. Femi Boma Ibim on Facebook. And I think her website, I'm going to try to see if I can find her reading website and post it up as well. Bobfest ATL, if you have that website, can you put it up? Maybe you can. I don't know. Okay, Angela, met me at Iwi. Nice. Okay, y'all, so we have a few first-timers on here. Congratulations for stepping into the realm of infinite possibility, infinite ability to tap into the universal current of abundance. You hear me say that, and that is so real. We have a universal current of abundance at all times. Hey, Kwashiba L, if you're online. Kwashiba L, just subscribe. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe, y'all. But the universal current is basically the same current that continuously has the birds living their lives to their fullest potential, the trees continuously growing upwards towards the sun, the oceans continuously being as glorious and divine as they are, the sun continuously shining its livity light on us. This is the same current of abundance that I'm talking about. We have access to that current of abundance. And it's really no secret in how to access that abundance. It's been around for many years. In African spiritual systems, we see the solutions to tapping into that abundance. We see it in the Buddhist tradition. We see it in Islam. We see it even even though it's not talked about a lot blatantly in Christianity, if people read their Bibles and really understand their Bibles metaphysically, then it's also the formula to us tapping into that universal current of abundance consistently, where we're not even at all at risk of worrying, fretting, doubting, fearing, any of those things. It's already been written for us. And so what my attempt to do is to bring it down to a very practical level of application where we can continuously find ourselves in that current. And when we find ourselves out of that current, just can we find ourselves to quickly get back into that current? That's what I want to see. That's what I work with my clients with doing. That's what I talk about at my events. That's what I talk about in my energy development classes, which, by the way, I have one coming up June 3rd. If you're in Atlanta, that'll be at Iwi Fresh. I have an energy development class, and a couple of you all who are on here, I see that you all have registered, so I will be seeing you all on Sunday. But in those energy development classes, we talk about how do we develop our inner, I-N-N-E-R-G. How do we develop our energy? And one way is to do things like what we're doing tonight for the full moon, is that we tap into our energy and make sure we're acknowledging where things are imbalanced. Also noticing where we find much balance and amplifying those things, strengthening those things. But we also have to just become knowledgeable of all the things around us and how we relate to them. How do we relate to gemstones? You know what I mean? How do we relate to oils, essential oils that come from herbs, that come from Mama Earth? You know, how can we use the element of water and the element of the oils and all those different things to assist us with our vibration? Because all of this is energy. All of this is vibration. And so to develop our energy, we tap into the energy that's around us, and then we merge those things. And that's how we can stay in the universal current of abundance. Three main things that people use to stay in the universal current of abundance is meditation, right? Visualization, and your intuition. If you don't remember anything else from me tonight, since I'm in the teaching mode, I know you didn't sign on to a class tonight, but anybody who know me know I'm a teacher at heart, so I can't just do this ritual and not teach as well. But 3 things that you can pretty much count on, and that is meditation, visualization, or many people call that imagination, visualization, and intuition. If you master those, if you master meditation, if you master visualization, and then you listen to your intuition, you learn what your intuition feels like, sounds like, then you good money. You can not only secure the bag, which everybody wants to do in this society, because the bag, it means, you know what I mean? So I understand. I'm not mad when people come to me and they're like, I really need to work on my abundance, my prosperity, my manifestation. That's cool. It's just, I want you to work on your energy more, because that will keep the bags coming, or even get you to the point where you realize you don't really need the bags to consistently come when you're living as abundance. Because even without the bags, you're able to get exactly what you want and need in life, you know, and that's what we want to be, right? That's what we want to be. That's what we want to be. So I'm done with my lecture. We will have a Q&A session at the end, so we'll keep that to the end. For those who are rewatching, who this is a replay, just a ode to you all. Peace. Thank you for the replay as well. I'm sure you would enjoy, and I hope you can catch the live next time. But be patient. We're getting in it. We're about to get right into this meditation in 1 second. There's more to it than manifesting. Yes, it is, Lauren, because we easily manifest. We manifest every day. Manifestation is just a part of our living being. You know, we're living beings. We are spiritual beings having human experiences. So as spiritual beings, and we're having a human experience, which means we have a conscious, we have a subconscious, we have superconscious. We're manifesting always. We don't know that. So what we're manifesting is what in the mind. Mind becomes matter. And so what I'm always telling clients is be careful of what your thoughts are doing because it will become matter. What you think about will become matter. And so we're always manifesting. Now, whether it's something we really want or not, that's to be, that's up to you, whether you manifest what your heart really desires that make you happy, peaceful, joyous, or is it something that you don't want, which the mistake we make is we focus on the things we don't want. And that's exactly what we continuously see are the things we don't want. All right. So I'm going to get my music going so that we can jump right into this meditation. Pretty much everyone is on. I think it's only a couple of people who are not on yet, but I'm sure they won't miss too much. Just making sure I'm not getting any emails that's saying that that people are not on. So is this one is wifey. Okay, so that's you, Takira. Amber is on now. Silver is on now. All right. I think that's everyone. No emails from anybody who's perfecto. Excellent. Okay. So I think my job is done there. Okay, that's from Toy, and I know Toy is on. All right, y'all. Tonight I'm going to use dispelling hurts. So I'm going to just type this in there, dispelling. Ooh. If you all want to go ahead and just put that in your YouTube, just type it in. It will pull up a nice hurts for you. I like for you all to use hurts while we're doing our meditation because it sets a certain vibration as well. I know you have your gemstones, you have your candles, all those different things. But when you have a sound vibration going on at the same time, it's quite amazing. So I would like for us to use one tonight. And it's looking like, look at this one. It says, let go of fear, overthinking, and worries. Cleanse destructive energy. That sounds good, huh? I think we're going to use that one. We're going to use this one. Put that on pause and share the link with you all. I'm wondering, can you all copy and paste on the chat? Maybe. That is the YouTube that I'm going to, yep, you can click on it. That's the YouTube that I'm going to use tonight for our dispelling manifestation meditation. You do need your, what I don't have. Oh, that's okay. I can make it happen. You do need a lighter and a paper and a pencil, your gemstones. If you have oils, you can use those. A good dispelling or oil to use when you're doing release and healing is cedarwood. And for amplification, for charging, peppermint is really good. So I have one more thing I'm going to go get, and then we're going to get started. All righty. Okay. Get the Bluetooth going. Did you all seeing the link? Is it able to connect? There we go. All right, we're going to get into it. All right, so get yourself in a comfortable position. We're going to go ahead and get started. You have your nice sound vibration going. If not, it's okay. Light your incense if you're using your incense tonight. We're starting out with a release. So this is the time to burn your black candles if you have them. It's also time to use your release oils on your stone. So I'm going to drop a drop of my cedar wood on my Amazonite, as well as my Kambaba jasper. I'm going to put a little bit in my hands. Just one little drop because essential oils are strong. Just kind of rub it in my hands. Deep breath in. That's the cedar wood, very healing. Just like the aroma. I dropped it on the stones just for a cleanse, a nice cleanse. Vibration of the cedar wood. And let's start by taking a deep breath in through your nose and releasing it through your mouth. Deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth slowly, steady. Inhale deeply, slowly inhale. And release it through your mouth. Now continue to take those deep breaths and just relax. Relax your mind. Relax your shoulders. Relax. Relax your chest. Your arms. Your hands. Remember to breathe. Allowing the breath to go in your body. Travel around, rejuvenate your cells, wake up your cells and your DNA. Breathing deeply through your nose and allowing it to exhale through your mouth slowly and steadily. Relax your hips. Relax your legs. Relax your ankles all the way down to your feet. All the way relaxed, all the way through your toes. And we're going to do some awakening and cleansing breaths. So just relax and go off of my guide. Take a deep breath in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold it for 4 seconds. And release it for 4 seconds. Let's try it out. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold it for 4. And release for 4. Let's do that again. Inhale for 4. Hold it. And release it for 4 seconds. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold it for 4. And release it for 4. One more time. Inhale. Hold it. And release it. Now this time I want you to breathe in deeply all of the things that you desire in your life: love, courage, strength. Breathe that in, and I want you to release anything that no longer serves you: doubt, fear, sadness, pain. So inhale love and exhale hate. And I want you to push out the breath when you exhale. So inhale courage and exhale fear. Inhale love and exhale sadness. Inhale abundance. Exhale lack. Inhale happiness. Exhale anger and sadness. Keep doing those fire breaths, inhaling those things that you know you want in your life. You know what they are. Inhale them deeply, letting it flow through your body, letting it ignite in your cells, letting it connect with your energy, and exhale anything that no longer serves you. Exhale all of that stale energy. Exhale all of that fear. Exhale all of that sadness, that resentment, that pain, that doubt. Exhale it. I want you to breathe in deeply. Even if you don't know what to breathe in, just breathe in that fresh air, rejuvenating your cells, opening you up for receiving, and exhale all of that stale energy, that negative energy, that any of that energy that throws your aura off, that throws your frequency of abundance off. I want you to exhale it. Don't be shamed. Get it out. When you exhale, I want you to push it. Breathe in deeply and exhale it, pushing it out. It's just you in the comfort of your home. This is using the breath. This is not something I'm doing because it's nice and it feels zen. The breath is an element that is used to rejuvenate and used to heal and release. And so as you are doing this, it is absolutely working to your benefit for your release. It's opened the portals up for us to manifest tonight. So use the breath that I'm telling you to do. You should continuously be breathing and relaxing and breathing. If you feel tears coming, release those tears. It's okay. Once you feel yourself released, I want you to go back to your regular deep breaths in through your nose and releasing it through your mouth. In through your nose and releasing it through your mouth. And relax. Relax. And relax. As we are relaxing and we have released those things that haven't served us, that are not serving us, that we know we need to release, I want you to just relax in a moment. And I want you to transition from those thoughts of pain, of resentment, of sadness. And I want you to think about the things that we know we can be grateful for. One thing that is a consistent in our world, and that is the moon, and things that we can be grateful for. So I want to take a moment as we are relaxed and we'll continue to just breathe easy, taking it easy, just relaxing under the sound of my voice. Taking in the fact that we have the consciousness to be here together doing this powerful meditation. Just relax your mind and just take a moment to think about all of the things you're grateful for. Just give thanks. Give thanks either in your mind. Gratitude is the key to manifestation. It really has the frequency that really connects us to that line, that stream, that direct current of abundance that helps us to manifest. Is when we can genuinely think about those things that we're grateful for. From having gratitude, that we are conscious enough to know that we can use meditation and gemstones and our voice and our mind to manifest, to being grateful for our children, our family, being grateful for our breath, being grateful for moments of happiness, moments of bliss, being grateful for our companions in life, our friends. Give thanks. Take a moment to just give thanks. I give thanks for. What do you give thanks for? I give thanks for life. I give thanks for the sun that consistently comes up. No matter how much our light is dim, that sun comes up and it shines and it gives this entire universe energy. I give thanks for Mama Earth that provides us with the food we need, the herbs we need, the elements that we need in order to heal and in order to grow. I give thanks for friendships that give me joy, give me peace, friendships that I know have been divine in my life. I give thanks for my companion, for companionship. I give thanks for my family, my mother, good health. I give thanks for education, knowledge, worldwide education, universal education. I give thanks for energy. The fact that energy connected us all here online, I give thanks for that. I give thanks for this platform. I give thanks for anyone who connects with the same vibration of my electromagnetic field, which just amplifies me and keeps me in the stream of abundance. I give thanks for people who are patient with me, and I give thanks for the patience that I have. So just take a moment to give thanks. Simply give thanks for things people would consider to be small, to absolutely those things that we feel are large in our life. I give thanks for the blessing of a resident that I'm happy about coming home to. Give thanks. Deep breath in through your nose and release it through your mouth. Giving thanks. Deep breaths in, inhale, and exhale through your mouth. I don't know about you, but I have plenty of things to smile about. So smile, relax, and know that as we put this energy forth tonight, energy we're about to put into our scripting, the energy we're going to put into our affirmations later, that it is all working together for our exact good, for our abundance, for our power. So be grateful and relax into the moment and open yourself up. We've opened ourselves up with the breath. We've opened ourselves up with releasing. We've opened ourselves up with gratitude. Now just be open and let it flow. So we're going to move forward with our scripting, which is going to lead to our dispelling ritual that we're doing this evening. And for those who are newcomers, when I say ritual, this is just something, a ritual is something you consistently do over and over again. Brushing our teeth is a ritual. I call this a full moon ritual because we do this every full moon. We have people online right now that do this every full moon. And every full moon is a chance again to release those things that no longer serve you. FYI, there's no finish line. Even when you pass away, your energy is not finished because energy does not stop. So when this full moon comes and when this new moon comes, we're not doing this just to be cute or just to feel good for the moment. This is us acknowledging that the universe has created an open portal for us to release things that's getting in our way. So as we move into this scripting and I begin to give you the instructions for it, just know what I'm asking you to release are habits, things, people, ideas, ideals, anything that is a barrier to you getting your heart's desire. Now, that may be a challenge because you may have to start by saying, what is it that I want in life? What is it that I truly want? Not what do I want that's reasonable. Not what do I want that's practical. Not what do I want that makes sense in the midst of your conditions. But if you were conditionless, if you had the abundance of all the money in the world, all the time in the world, all the resources in the world, what is your heart telling you that you desire? What kind of love is your heart telling you that you desire? What kind of success does your heart tell you you desire? You know, what type of atmosphere, you know, what type of people does your heart tell you you resonate with? That's what you have to think about. And that's what you should be manifesting in your life. Anything else, you're just beating around the bush and making the process longer and less abundant, you know? So once you really start to accept what your heart really desires and then allow those things to manifest in your life, then you really will start living that life that I think everyone is striving to live. And that is a life of balance and of abundance. Balance and abundance. That's what I want. Balance brings me happiness. It brings me peace. It brings me joy. It brings me long-lasting energy. That's what balance brings me. And abundance, it brings me bliss. It brings me adventure. It brings me amazement. We should have so many moments of amazement in our lives from things just manifesting. Just this morning, I was thinking about something and I meditated. I knew when I began to think about it and I focused my energy on that thought, I knew it would manifest, which is why I continuously thought about it. And I just visualized and I sat, I was at the beach on this weekend. I sat on the beach and I allowed my mind to go there and I visualized it and it manifested just this morning. I just had the biggest smile on my face, like, oh my gosh. But we should be feeling those things. And the only way we can do that consistently is if we release those things that are getting our way. So I'm challenging you tonight as you go into this scripting activity to think about every area of your life and then think about deeply, what are my barriers? What is your barrier in manifesting that love in your life? Do you have some resentment with your parents? Do you have some kind of insecurities going on? And it may not be insecurities like you don't think you're cute. It may be an insecurity of maybe a way that a part of your personality you may be insecure about. Or maybe some experiences that you've already experienced you're holding on to. So it's creating this insecurity in your life. Like, I don't want to get in that again because that's going to be hurtful. Or I don't want to go down that road again because, and that doesn't have to apply just to love life. A lot of times that applies to our career life. You know, a lot of times we don't make a move because we saw something go wrong with what our parents did or what our friend did or what our uncle did or what whoever did. Or sometimes we don't make a move in life. You know, we don't literally make a move, like pick up our things and move when our heart is telling us to do so because we tied to physical things. Oh, well, I got children and I need to stay in this relationship because we've been together for so long and we got children, or I can't take that job because then I would have to do this, this, and this, and I don't have enough money in the bank, or I can't go out for this job because I don't have the degrees, or I can't be an entrepreneur because I never took business. Look, if it's in your heart and it's a desire, it's meant for you to manifest it. So release the doubt, release the fear, release the insecurity, release the trauma, and you got to do it in detail. Hash it up. Let's write it down tonight. So the instructions tonight is very simple. Write down the things that no longer serve you that you need to release. And the more details you can give, the better. Now, when you're giving your details, let me tell you this now. When you're writing your details, try your best not to get in the moment where you're feeling sad about it or perpetuating the anger or perpetuating the fear. Just write it. Don't connect to it. Just write it. Just acknowledge that it's there and write it down. You don't have to get all into it. You don't have to think about it, play it out in your head. Just write it down. If you know it's some trauma and you know that trauma maybe make you feel sad tonight, then don't go all the way into it. Just write it down. But if you can go into it and write details down so we can release it fully, then please go for it. Please do that. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just write it down. It can be in word sentence form. It can be in just one word form. You can write numbers, pictures, whatever it is. that you want to release tonight that's getting in the way of your abundance in every area of your life, I want you to think about it very clearly, and I want you to write it down. Are we good? Y'all have the instructions down packed? Somebody give me a thumbs up. We kind of quiet here. I haven't seen nothing in the chat. I know we relaxed. I know we getting into it. I'm giving the instructions. I want to make sure you all have it. At this point, we are relaxed. We are in the mode of receiving. I'm really trying to get you to open up and start really thinking about, what do you want in life? What do you want in your love life? What do you want in your career? What do you want as material things? What do you want as habits, your spirit? How big do you want to be internally and outwardly? I want you to think about what is getting in the way of that. The only reason why we are not manifesting something, is because we are in our own way, via our habits, via our thoughts, via our environment, via our the people we surround ourselves with. That's the reasons that we are not manifesting the things that we want to manifest in our lives. When we are connected to people, things, thoughts that do not serve our greatest good, and let's be clear, our greatest good is our heart's desire. When we're connected to those things, that's what get in our way. That's the only reason why we're not manifesting things that we desire in our life. So the instructions again is, you taking your piece of paper, and first you want to think about, if you're not clear about your desires, it's difficult for you to figure out what's getting in the way. So you need to take some time to really get in the mode. Take this time out. I'm going to hush up so you can just kind of think and visualize. What is it that you want? Then think about, what do you think is getting in your way? And write those things down. And as I said, maybe it's trauma with other relationships that's getting in the way of you opening up and receiving your new relationships, whether that's a man, a woman, or friends. You know, maybe you have some experiences that you went through. You need to release those experiences. You need to release the sadness that come with the experience, or the resentment or the fear that come with that experience of you stepping out before as an entrepreneur, and you maybe quote unquote failed, but now you're afraid to go as an entrepreneur when your heart is telling you you're supposed to be an entrepreneur. You're supposed to have your own thing. Release that. Write it down tonight. Release it. I release the past experiences of me in business and not being successful, and I receive all that's coming to me. Write it down. I release any relationship in my life that does not serve my greatest good. Write it down. I release any thought that is conflicting with thoughts of abundance. I release the thought of lack. I release the anger I have with my family member. I release the tension, the stress I have at my job. I release the fear of not being able to sustain myself if I leave my job and pursue my dream. Write it all down. Because when we burn this tonight, which after we write it down, we're going to burn it. When we burn this tonight, we're releasing it for good. For good. Write it all down. Everything. Even attachments. I release attachments. Attachments to my children, my mama, my dad, and my cousin. The emotional attachment that have me spiraling into modes of fear, of disappointment, of sadness, of anxiety. I release all of those attachments. And I release the fear that it's not going to be easy. Because sometimes releasing it ain't easy. Because sometimes these things that we're holding on to, it's a reason. It creates a crutch for us. Because we can say, well, I know why I do that. I do that because of this. I do that because my childhood was rough. I do that because I done tried it before. That didn't work. No. You know, when we have heart's desires, nothing should get in our way. It's not a past. That's not a future either. There's only now. Only right now. And if we continuously live in the now moment, then we can manifest anything we put our mind to, including healing. Don't think anybody who's on here who's dealing with the illness, or dis-ease, please do not be confused. It does not matter what no one tells you. You can heal from that dis-ease or that illness. Trust and believe that. I don't care if it's physical or mental. You can heal from it. It's all about what you know and not what you believe, what you know to be true. If you know to be true that you can heal from that, just put it out there. Don't fret about it. Don't put it out there. Imagine yourself being healed and then follow your intuition on how you're going to get to that healing. Don't worry about it. Don't keep talking about it. Don't keep, keep your meditations on what you desire. Imagine your life at its peak and follow your intuition when it tells you what you need to release and what you need to receive. And everything your heart's desire will come to pass. That's word. Word is fun. So I'm going to hush up and start my list. So I give about 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. I tell y'all what, just let me know once you start to finish up. And that will gauge when we'll move on to the next phase. Remember, this is prime time to dig a little deep and think about what's our barriers. Sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow when you say it is our fault while we're not achieving something, while we're not accomplishing something. Sometimes that's a hard pill to swallow. And it's kind of hard to wrap your mind around. It's like, but I have legitimate reasons why I'm not seeing this manifest. And I want you to remove yourself from from being so attached to your conditions or what you see as your quote unquote reality. Detach from that. And maybe that's what it is. Your attachment to your conditions is what you need to release. Because sometimes our conditions can keep us in an everlasting cycle of fear, of hurt, of impatience, of anxiety. We have to detach from our conditions. Now, I'm not just saying go oblivious. Forget that you got bills to pay. Forget that, you have children to feed. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that as you continuously are blessed to pay your bills and to feed your children, and you have visions of something so much more than just living check to check, or so much more than what you have, whether you live check to check or not. Don't attach to what you see right now. Attach to your vision, and watch it start to open up, and slowly but surely it gets to the point where you're starting to see what your vision used to be. And I say used to be because as you start to manifest, you're going to want even more. And there's nothing wrong with that, because you're going to continue to expand. You're going to continue to be vast as this universe is. Our mind, our creative energy is just as vast as the oceans and the seas. So we're always going to want. The key is don't allow your desires to become burdens. Be excited about your desires. Be grateful about your current condition and be excited about your desires, which are going to be your now condition when you manifest it. So dig deep and really acknowledge what's getting in your way. And a lot of that is in the mind. What in the mind is getting in your way? What in your environment do you need to release? And in your gut, follow your intuition, what you need to release. Don't release it because it's a sin. Don't release it because it's bad to somebody else or immoral to somebody else, or it has been said that it's a bad habit. Do it because you feel it. I look at procrastination. I switched my language around procrastination because what I found out is procrastination is caused because you have a lack of passion about something. Because when you're passionate about it, don't care what sends your way, you're going to make it happen. So instead of looking at yourself as, oh, I'm such a procrastinator, manifest more passion. Manifest more things in your life that you're passionate about. And watch, there will be no procrastination. Manifest more rest. There will be no procrastination. So really dig deep this evening and release those things that no longer serve you. Think about your thoughts. Think about your environment. Think about your experiences, your past, what we call past experiences. Think about all those things and include those things that you want to release. All right, Erica, I see you. Two pages. Yes, get it in. Angela said, I got 2 pages. I'm getting it in. I'm over here checking my phone to make sure everybody else can get it in. I got a couple of people who said they couldn't get the link, but I think everyone's good. All right, y'all. I'm going to transition in a second as I start to see more people who are ready, but no rush. By no means is there a rush. Just want to push a little bit more, just push a little bit more, because it's in my spirit. This idea of trauma is very much so in my spirit. We in this society have experienced a lot of trauma in the areas of our family, our love, our finances, our even with our children, sometimes we experience a bit of trauma. You know, and trauma I define as experiences that causes a deep level of hurt and imbalance. That's what I consider to be trauma. So it can happen via your finances, your love life, your career life. It can happen within family. And so I'm really pushed to say to anyone on right now who has dealt with a level of trauma, and what my spirit is leading me to say is, if you have dealt with a level of trauma with your finances, release it tonight. If you dealt with any level of trauma with your finances that is making you feel like it doesn't even have to be something that you personally experienced. It can be something that you witnessed someone else experience, but it has embedded itself in your subconscious. I want you to release it tonight. Even if you think, like me and that ain't me, even if you have a thought that you have any kind of resentment, trauma, any kind of imbalanced feelings when it comes to finances, I want you to release it tonight. And I'm going to tell you what this is going to do for you. When you release this out of your consciousness and your subconsciousness, your currency in your life is going to begin to flow more. But you have to release it, because subconsciously you have a thought of lack. And wherever there's a thought of lack, you're going to manifest lack. And so if you have experienced in your childhood some trauma when it comes to finances, in your adulthood and your youth, on the way to adulthood, you've gone through any type of experience with your finances that was traumatic, or if you witnessed it, I want you to release that tonight. It's really in my spirit to say that. And I always like to follow spirit, because that's usually a word for somebody. So release it. We have the access to so much abundance. I'm talking to myself. I'm happy. I'm so excited right now that I'm somewhat channeling. I won't even say somewhat channeling. It's coming to me because I'm listening to the word. I'm so listening to the word. You gotta release it. We have so much. I was able to hear this when I was reading something or watching something, but it said something like, people who haven't experienced abundance of amount of currency and wealth can never open their portals up for wealth, because they can't even do that starting step, which is to imagine wealth. You can't even imagine wealth because you don't know what it looks like, feel like. You don't know you got to be able to feel it to manifest it. You have to be able to imagine it. And it's more than just imagining a big house and cars. Abundance is a whole bigger feeling than that. You got to be able to imagine abundance. Abundance means no limitation. There is no limitation. What I want, I can have. I'm getting it. I'm preparing myself to have it. I know I'm going to have it, so I'm preparing myself to have it. How am I preparing myself? Because I'm preparing myself to always keep my mind on gratitude. And when there is something, a struggle that come up, I'm telling myself everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for my good. Everything will work out for my good. What I'm feeling right now, what I have to go through right now, what my intuition is telling me I have to maneuver through, I'm going to maneuver through. It may be a struggle. It may not feel right sometimes, but I'm always convince myself. I'm always speak to myself and speak my affirmation that everything is always working out for me. And that is what's going to be my peace. And I'm going to relax and I'm going to receive it. That's abundance. When you're able to really feel that, when you know, no matter what your conditions are, you know that what your vision is going to come to pass, that is abundance. And the sad part about it is so many around this world, and specifically in this nation, have never felt that way. They have always been entrapped by their conditions. They have always heard their conditions through their music, heard their conditions through their mama's mouth, through their grandmama's mouth, through the preacher mouth, through everybody's mouth. Everybody always talking about the conditioning. Everybody always begging and hoping and pleading for the way out, for the abundance. When we don't have to plead, it's there. What's stopping it is the fact that we are stuck on our condition. And so Spirit just told me, if you have experienced personally or via witnessing any kind of trauma, financially, release it this evening. And you're going to see a shift. You're going to see a shift. You're going to say, Queen Yenn said it. And the May full moon, Queen Yenn said it. And I just want you to give me just a little bit, just, you know what I'm saying? Just remember your girl. You know, when you start traveling around the world, remember your girl. Throw me a ticket. That's all I'm saying. Invite me to your place in Belize. Invite me to your place in Costa Rica, Africa, Jamaica, you know, any of those places that you all will travel. Just throw me an invite, you know. I'm willing to come. And if not an invite, just throw me a testimony. Let me know how it's working out for you, because I always love to hear. And if my girl is on the line who just got her big body infinity, I think you online. I love it. I just need a ride when I come up there. Give me a ride to you in your big body. All right, y'all ready? I know I've been talking. I hope I haven't been disturbing anyone. I just wanted to give a word. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right. I've been talking so much. I didn't write all mine down, but I'm going to just do one word tonight. All right. Okay, y'all. Let's get this party started. Let's take this party outside so I won't burn the house down. Okay. I'm just headed outside. I have my fire. Burn, burn, burn. All right, Erica, ready. It's been raining. All right. Here we go. Poor people. What happened? What do we do with the ashes? You can, thank you, Yenn. Thank you to all the beautiful spirits who joined today to share the experience with me. I know I haven't met any of you, but I do appreciate it. Yay, Amber. So why is it only, okay, people are tuning back in. I'm like, what happened? Okay. All right, so who burned? Did everybody get their burned? I just want to make sure if you see anything that did not burn, burn it all. Make sure it's all burned. No matter how long it takes, make sure you burn it. The ashes, they can blow away. You can, okay, had to refresh. You can blow the ashes, let the ashes go off in the wind. You can flush the ashes if you did it inside. Whatever it is, now it's gone. We were offline. Now, how did that happen? You know, the technology is not doing us right tonight. It took a long time to burn. I think mine took a long time too. But it burned though. We gonna make sure it's burned. That's all. I'll make sure it's burned. All right. So now that you have burned your papers, how do you feel? Let me get a post check before we close out. Let me get a post check. How it feels. Right. I said I needed to use a thinner paper. I think my paper was thick. Like, hold on now. Wait a minute. We burned it tonight. This is gonna burn tonight. Yay, Erica. I'm so glad you enjoyed. Post check. I'm so sad that it went offline. It looked like we lost a good bit of people. But I'm hoping that everybody can tune back in. Just wanted to speak affirmations over our lives as I am connected to the divine communication right now, the divine source. To speak over our lives, I feel like somebody tuned in. You about to have a real breakthrough. Yours went up in flame. Yes. Mine is burning still. Yes, Lauren. All burned up and it feels good. Leslie, I feel the same way. I feel amazing. Cried a lot, but I needed that. Release. I love it. This is what makes me excited in life. Like, let's all release. I feel released, amazing, empowered, refreshed, determined. Yay! Is everybody online? Free Ina and y'all. Yay! Feel a release, tears still flowing. Let them flow, Lauren. Girl, don't have me crying over here. I'm trying to keep it together. Because I feel it. A certain part of the paper burnt faster. That's a good sign. And it's not a bad sign if it burns slower. You just need to finish burning it. And sometimes it is an indication to us that we have to kind of dig a little deeper and release some things that we are holding on to that we may not feel that it's really that big of a deal. Or we may not feel that it's something that we got to release. It is. Can you please repeat what you said one more time? Wait, what I said, girl, everything? What did I say? Girl, I don't know what I said, girl. I'm over here channeling. What we talking about? Lauren, I said, cried the part about wealth, abundance, and when we haven't experienced. Oh, I sure will. What I was saying was, if we have not experienced, people who have lived their entire life with an abundance of currency have experienced amazing things. Trips to from age 2 and 3 years old. They've traveled the world. They've had everything at their access. They have experienced the best foods, the best cars, the best of everything. A lot of those people end up in depression and struggling with life because they haven't tapped into spirit to understand what expansion they desire now that they have experienced those things, because we are creators, we should always be expanding. So if you've always been everything, the best of everything all your life, but you have been missing that spiritual development, you may end up suffering in the end, because it's not about those material things. It's about your spiritual expansion, with which your spiritual expansion ends up manifesting into these beautiful material things, of course. But anyway, I digress. Those who have never experienced the best of everything and also haven't been taught this this necessity for us to understand that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So no matter what you have never experienced before, if your mama never had it, if your sister never had it, your cousin never had it, you ain't never seen it. You ain't never seen a big house. You ain't never seen a big car. You've never seen an abundance amount of money in a bank. You've never experienced travel. If you've never experienced that, and you also don't know that you are a spiritual being first and you're having a human experience, you don't even know how to start to imagine having those things. But when you understand that you're a spiritual being having a human experience, then you understand that it's all in spirit where you want to align with and connect with to start to see those things manifest in the physical realm. You get me? You hear me? So it's difficult for people who have always suffered with poverty and who have always had family in the struggle and always had the same, always seen the same thing. It's difficult for them to expand their mind, which becomes matter, out onto something different. However, what the key is, that you will probably see many successful people who came out of the quote unquote hood or came out of quote unquote poverty. You see them successful. I venture to say, if you analyze their thoughts and their principles, they realize that my thoughts become things. They may not say it like that, but they may say it just like that. But what they realize is my thoughts become things. What I meditate on is what I get. If I always stay positive, I'm going to get positive. You get what you give. You'll hear the same line of conversation when you talk to those successful people who made it out of poverty, who made it out of trauma, who made it out of struggle. You're going to hear that same rhetoric. And it's because it's a universal law. No matter what you have experienced, no matter where you are in this world, no matter what condition you are in right now, if you have in your mind something and you know it to be something that is true for you, and you know that it's your heart's desire, please believe that it will manifest. And that's real. That's real talk. And so, it's hard to gauge people's success off of material things. I don't gauge off of material things. I like material things. I want a Tesla. I really do want a Tesla SUV. I think it's nice. It's a nice luxury vehicle. I love how it's sustainable, all these different things. But I don't gauge my success off of having a Tesla. I have other things in life that I desire that I will feel I am successful at manifesting once I see those things manifest. Or I don't even gauge once I see it. I gauge my success off of my mindset. I know that I will have properties around this world. I know that to be true. I know that I will have family in these beautiful places around the world that I know in my heart that I want to reside in different times of the year and things like that. I know as my heart desire that my ministry will grow and that I will speak around the world and that hundreds and thousands and even millions of people will be influenced by this passion and this work, that this talent and the gifts and all of that I have been given within my temple, within my vessel, within my mindset. I know it. So, I gauge myself as successful right now because I know it. I know it to be true. And I don't consider it, I don't connect it to my ego. I connect it solely to my spirit. My spirit is here to be inspiring, to be nurturing, to be all of these different things. And what comes as a material gain, alhamdulillah, I'm grateful for. I'll take it. I like nice things. But what's more important to me is my alignment with that universal current of abundance, with spirit, my alignment with my spiritual self. That's what's important to me. Because with that, I know wherever I walk on this land, I'm more than great. I'm more than great. I'm bliss. I can be, even in my saddest moments, I know there is not a hope. I know that it won't be like that always. And I know all I have to do is change my mind. I know all I have to do is to acknowledge the sadness, the madness, the fear, and all of that, and acknowledge that it is telling me this is not what you want. This is what you want. It is emphasizing what I want. And what I do is I choose to switch my thoughts to what I want. It's hard. It's hard many times. I am not one to tell you it's hard. My personality is very strong. My mind is very strong. My mind goes everywhere. I'm always thinking. So it's work for me to control my thoughts, for me to come out of my sadness and anger sometimes when I'm feeling my conditions. It's hard for me sometimes to not look at my conditions and stay in there. But you do the work. That's what these full moon rituals are for. That's what meditation is for. That's what visualization is for. That's what smudging is for. This stuff is not just because it's the age of Aquarius and not everybody's smudging. This stuff is not just because it's the age of Aquarius and not everybody carrying gemstones, or because it's cute, or because it feels good. It feels good to a lot of people. Create it into a ritual of your life. Make it a lifestyle. And then you'll understand how I can be going through what the naked eye, somebody else from the outside say, oh man, she's going through the struggle. I can go through it with ease and come out of it on top with the beautiful testimony of happiness and peace and abundance, because I stayed aligned. Even in my toughest moments, I did my meditation. Especially in my toughest moments, I did my prayers and my meditations, and I spoke affirmations, and I spoke what I'm grateful for. Even in my fervor for more, even in my excitement for more, my goals and visions, I don't make it a burden. I don't say, oh, I don't have. I say, oh, I'm so grateful for all of these things that I prayed for in the past have come to pass. And I'm so grateful to be able to realize my vision going forward. It's so beautiful. I'm so grateful for it. Let me get my passport. Go get your passport. You know, you want to travel? Do you have a passport? Do you at least got that energy up together? You got that together? Come on. Disconnect from all of those things that no longer serve you. All right, I'm off my soapbox. So here we go. I give thanks for the message. You know, I receive all of that. I receive all of that. Give thanks, Lauren and Erica, for y'all. Y'all my amen corner tonight. Y'all hyping me up. Stop doing it. You know? I speak affirmations on your life. May we know that everything that we release tonight is released. May we always stay grateful for the lessons and the blessings. May we be so open to receive, so open to receive, that there is no way nothing can get in our way. No doubt, no fear, no shame, no resentment, no anxiety. May we be quick to go to our positive thoughts and very quick to dispel those negative ones. May we all be granted people in our lives that feed our visions, that feed our dreams, that encourage us, that love us, that are patient with us. May we receive the abundance that we need via currency in this society, so we are not bound by our needs for more currency in order for us to be able to receive our wants and our desires. May we be able to pass this message on to our loved ones just through our light. May we not be so confined to wanting to share the message where we get upset. May we just allow our light to shine and be okay with that. May we continue to be conscious of our energy around us and our energy within us. May we always stay balanced. May it become easy for us to stay balanced. May it become easy for us to hear intuition, to feel intuition. May it come with ease for us to follow intuition and be confident, Godfident in our intuition. May we watch our intuition lead us down a path of happiness and peace, even in the midst of a storm. May we be so confident and know that always, everything is always working out for our good. May our good be very clear to us. May our desires stay clear. May we be confident that our desires are deserved. And may we be granted our desires and our needs all the days of our life. May everyone under the sound of my voice experience so much abundance, so much peace, so much healing, so much power, so much connection to Mama Earth, to the universe, that even the sun and the moon and the oceans and the birds and the animals and the wildlife speak to us and give us the messages that we need to stay encouraged so that we can continue to go upward like the trees reaching to the sun. May not only we be blessed, and may not only we stay balanced and we experience this abundance, but may our family and friends also experience this because of our light, helping to ignite their energy so that they can stay connected to it. Much peace and many blessings to everyone online and those in our minds to be right here with us. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. That's what's up. All right, y'all. Ashe. I receive all of that. Woo, that's some goodness. I'm going to take my peppermint to some fire. Amen. Yes. Get my peppermint going. Just some rejuvenation. Switch this vibration up with this music, this sound vibration. Let's switch this on up. Give thanks, y'all. Y'all, this has been amazing. I'm just beside myself. It's just, we getting in. Yes. This Amazonite over here working, doing its thing. Ashe. I see y'all. Sharice, hey. Ashe. Amber, received. Ashe. Erica, Ashe. Lauren.